I'm going to be really honest with you because, well, I always am, but it's really important to me to always be honest. And the past few mornings, I've woken up really heavy. I've woken up really heavy, kind of down and unmotivated, and all of these negative thoughts keep coming into my mind. I wake up feeling heavy. I wake up feeling negative, and everything that I plan on doing in my mind the past 2 mornings, it just seems impossible. Or I just start convincing myself, no, well, I could take it easy today, or I'll just stay in bed, or and then I stepped on the scale this morning, waking up with a negative mindset, really heavy, and then I stepped on the scale this morning, and it's not what I wanted it to be, which I'm not surprised because, I've been choosing to eat certain foods. But I tell you this because my positivity isn't 24/7, but it's a muscle that we have to practice. And the last thing I wanted to do was work out. The last thing I wanted to do was get out of bed. I'm a mother, so I have no choice. But I've been, this eclipse, I've been going through so much transformation within myself, and I've just been feeling really heavy. But instead of staying stuck down into it, and I'm also choosing not to drink caffeine, instead of choosing to stay stuck in it and just like, I'm not going to move my business ahead. I'm not going to take care of my body. I'm not going to, think the positive things. I told myself, I'm like, F you. F you. I'm not going to let you suck yourself down. I literally had a conversation with myself. And the part of yourself that always keeps you sucked down is the part that you need to say F you to. Because you know that in your life you've had moments where you've done great things, you've accomplished the things you wanted to, or you've thought about it, and then the other part of your mind convinces you out of it, like, oh, well, you didn't do well with that in the past, so you probably shouldn't try again, or well, I just don't feel like working out today, or I just don't feel like eating healthy today, or I just don't feel like doing this, or you just, all these negative things. And, as I'm building a business, as I'm a mom, I'm like, well, we could just turn on the cartoons and I could just, sit around. And that's not me judging parenting, and that's the easy way out. Instead of getting up and going to the park and moving around when I know my son has energy and he needs to get it out. So what's putting on the TV every single day going to do for us when I know that he has this energy he needs to release? And I want to take care of my body. So this isn't just a morning motivation to get you to work out, but I really had to have a really strong conversation with myself this morning. And this is a conversation about motivation is a muscle. You don't just say, oh, when I'm motivated, I'll do that. It's a muscle. You have to practice confidence. You have to practice motivation. You have to hype yourself up. You have to say, no, I'm not. We are so comfortable being victim, and being victim, or we are so comfortable suffering. We're so comfortable in the negative. We're so comfortable in what we know. And if you're not meeting your goals, then that's familiar. Then if that's something that you've done for a long time. So there's a point in my life where I didn't really work out that much and I didn't really eat healthy. And if I find myself getting sucked into that old pattern, then I need to have a freaking pep talk with myself. So as this morning I said, F you. No, you're not going to stay stuck in this negative mindset and this negative emotion. And why am I going to give up on day 6 of no caffeine when I know that coffee upsets my stomach, because I'm choosing not to drink coffee or caffeine so I can, enjoy life without the negative effects I'm feeling from caffeine, and to heal my gut. So why am I going to take the easy route out? So turning the TV on, or not working out, or drinking coffee instead, or going into drink wine. All of those things are the easy way out. So when you really want to change something in your life, have a conversation with yourself and say, no, F you. F you to the part of you that wants to keep you safe, that wants to keep you playing small in life, that wants to keep you safe, which is actually keeping you in suffering. If you're hopping on now, please, say hello. Let me know that you're watching. And I could have typed a nice little, selfie with this little post today, but I articulate things better on video. I'm not necessarily an author or a blogger or a writer, so this is the best way for me to get my messaging out, and it shows my, my heart. And good morning, Leah. And good morning, Jen. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Jessica. Thank you all for watching. But as a mentor, as a food relationship expert, I am still a work in progress. And I still struggle with that part of myself that wants to keep me back in life, that wants to keep me small, that wants to keep me victim, that wants to keep me in the suffering, that wants to keep me in that low vibration. And those low vibrations meaning not positivity and negativity. And I'm not going to get sucked into it. Yesterday, I woke up really heavy too. And I had a conversation with a friend over the phone while Ethan took a nap, and I felt refreshed. So sometimes it's our hormones. Sometimes it's the eclipse. Sometimes there's so many different reasons, but there's that part of us, some people call it the ego. Some people call it whatever you want to call it. There's a part of you that wants to hold you back. But that's not really who you are. Those little spurts of your life and your mind that you think, I want to exercise, I want to eat healthy, I want to take care of myself, I want to grow my business, I want to be a better parent, I want to have a better relationship with my significant other, I want a new relationship. Those are the things that we need to act upon right away. Yeah, we are a work in progress, Leah. And thank you so much. We're all in this together. So I help you, you help me. You're a badass in the gym. And I'm really passionate about this because I have to share my message because life is not easy. So you have to say F you to the part of yourself that's holding you back. And you need to just take little tiny steps. Maybe you need to take massive action. But if that's too scary, then take a little step. And take another little step. And then take another little step. So I decided to work out, and it freaking killed me this morning. And this is not about working out. This is about so much more. And it got my endorphins going. And it's making me feel better about myself. But I've had workouts where I feel like crap at the end of it because I'm still stuck in my head. So it's really important that you have your conversations with yourself. And then you're probably not going to be surprised, but meditation helps you be aware of your inner conversations, your innermost self, your intuition, your inner guide. So you need to start meditation so that you can practice this everyday consciousness and awareness so you can take charge of your life. Because we are not living in all, we constantly don't live in all that we're capable of. If everybody around lived in their greatest capacity, this world would be a better place. It would be a different place. But I'm going to close out here. I need to take a shower. We're going to get out to the park. But I just really want to encourage you today to say F you to that voice that's keeping you held back in your life, that's forcing you to stay small, that's forcing you to stay in your suffering and your anxiety and your stress and your poor body image and your poor confidence, and you can't wait for motivation. You have to create it, and it's a muscle, and I practice this muscle constantly. So thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. If you're watching live, I so appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, comment below, talk to me about your thoughts about this video. Have an effing amazing day.